Hi everyone. In this case study, we are going to discuss about the water supply and the sanitation. And going to this case study and its introduction. So, why do we need a building services? Because a building is zero or nothing without all these services like lighting, heating, and ventilation. Just think of one of the most fabulous building which does not have any lighting, heating, ventilation, lifts and escalators, electricity facility, and water supply and plumbing and power supply, etc., security and safety systems like that. So without all these services in the building, the fabulous building is equal to zero. So everything inside the building which makes it comfortable and safe is to comes under the title of building services. So definitely the building services is very essential and it is designed to do. So next is building services or what makes a building to life. So what is the life of a building? So definitely all these things which comes under the life for a building. That is energy supply, gas, electricity and renewable resources. And heating and air conditioning is also very essential. And the water drainage and plumbing is very essential. So people who are living in the building must definitely they will need water as well as the plumbing and draining for used water like that, and natural and artificial lighting. So if a building is constructed by a person, definitely it should not be available only with the electricity light but also with the natural light, that is sunlight rays should get inside the building. Like that the building has to be constructed. And escalators and lift for a safe and comfortable environment in a building, we will have escalators and lifts, and then ventilation and refrigeration. Definitely it is very necessary to have ventilation is provided in the building. And communication lines, what is the communication lines? Communication lines means plumbing lines as well as the electricity lines, and security and alarm system. So security and alarm system is also very essential. So these are the things which gives a life for a building. And first comes the water supply. So we know that in a building, if a person is living, definitely they are in need of a water for everything, for cooking, for cleaning, for bathing, for washing the utensils, for washing the clothes, etc. So it is very essential. So water supply is the provision of water by public utilities, commercial organizations, and community endeavors, etc. So it is very essential to provide a water supply throughout the building with the help of the plumbing system. And next is giving a brief explanation about the plumbing. We know that many fixtures and fittings are to be connected in the building for having this plumbing system. And different types of plumbing system are there: gravity and pumping system. So we know that what is the gravity and pumping system. So gravity system, which means the water flows under the gravity, and pumping means we should have a water, and water is being pumped with the help of any centrifugal or reciprocating pumps. And it's this Denden system. Denden system consists of mainline, branches, etc. And radial system is also if the water is being allowed to one end and it is diverted to multiple ends. That is radial system. Likewise, gridiron system and ring system is also being followed. So in all these, mainly in high-rise buildings, we are using a pumping system. And next comes the drainage system. So here in this restaurant, what about the drainage? Definitely, if it is a restaurant, they have washing hand water and thing it and washing the utensils. Water has to be drained properly in order to have a clean environment. So the drainage is very essential. So drainage refers to all the piping within the private and public premises which conveys sewage, rainwater, and other liquid waste to point of disposal, etc. And next is some of the general rules for water supply, drainage, and sanitation of each building is given here. So if we are providing a water supply system, the water should be very essential for the human being or persons who are using the building. So the the water supply system should be provided in each and every row, each and every um, uh, areas of the building wherever the water is being required. For example, it is required in kitchen, bathroom, and dining hall, and outside tap is also very essential to for using washing machines, etc. So next, coming to the drainage system. So here the rules for drainage and water supply drainages. So if the excess of water is being used by the people, or if the excess of water is being overflowed in the tank, definitely it should be drained properly in order to avoid the water logging in and around the area of the building and backflow, or like that. So if the water is being overlogged without draining, definitely there will be a hazard in and around the building. So plumbing should be designed and adjusted to use the minimal. Yeah, if we are providing any plumbing system, definitely the plumbing should be provided with the quality as well as the minimum quantity of water consistent have to be provided. Next is devices for heating and storing water shall be so designed and installed so as to prevent dangers from explosion throughout overheating. So it is also a very good point, and every building having plumbing fixtures installed and intended for human habitation, occupancy, or use of premises abutting on a street, alley, or easement in which there is a public sewer shall have connection with the sewer. So likewise, some of the rules and regulations have been given, and all other structures for human occupancy on use of premises abutting on sewer with the private sewage disposal system shall have an adequate water supply to the building. Next is, if it is water in commercial building, definitely withdrawal of water should be the groundwater and surface water, and public, if it is a public water supply, commercial water uses snow making, water box, food preparation, pot cleaning, laundry and wash water, air conditioning, like what for water is being used for many purposes in the building. And the water, all these used water can be recycled, and return flow is also available here. And next is a restaurant. So in this restaurant, if the proper sanitation and water supply system as well as the drainage is being provided, which serves and prepares food and brings to customers very easily and use more money also. And some of the areas of water in the areas of usage of water in the restaurants are water using appliances such as water heater, coffee and tea stations, steamers and ice and machine drinking water, kitchen, likewise all these areas which require more usage of water in the restaurants. And water supply system in a restaurant, so plumbing which provides and distributes water to different parts of the building or structure for the purpose such as drinking, cleaning, washing utensils, washing clothes, and using washing machines, etc., which are equipped and other appurtenances. There are two types of water supply system required in a restaurant. One is cold water supply system and hot water supply system. So here in this cold water supply system, the people who are who are coming, customers who are coming for the restaurant may require cold water supply, cold water, and for hot water supply system is for if we are preparing coffee and we are using for the using water for hot water for cooking purposes in the kitchen in the restaurant, we can use the hot water supply system ready-madely with the help of this hot water supply system. So these are some of the this was a case study which we are discussed today here in this in a restaurant. Thank you.